I didn't tell my husband the Ring camera caught him lying to his mother about working late. I just let her keep asking questions. So some context, my mother-in-law Donna calls my husband Marcus every single Sunday. Not a text, an actual call like clockwork at 7 p.m. She's old school like that, and honestly I've always kind of respected it. He usually takes the call in the kitchen, talks to her for 20 minutes. It's just their thing. A few weeks ago he started taking those calls in the garage. I noticed but didn't say anything. I figured it was nothing, or I figured it was something, and I wasn't ready to know yet. One of those. Then about 10 days ago, Donna texted me directly. She does that sometimes when she can't reach him. She'll text me as a relay. But this one was different. It said, "Is Marcus okay? He told me he's been working until 9 and 10 o'clock most nights, and I'm worried about him burning out." I read that 3 times. Because the night before, the Ring camera on our front door showed Marcus pulling into the driveway at 6:47 p.m. I know this because I was running a bath and heard the alert, and I glanced at my phone and saw him getting out of the car carrying a gas station bag. He came inside, changed clothes, ate dinner, and we watched a movie together. We were in bed by 10. He had not been working until 9 or 10 o'clock. He'd been home by 7 every single night that week. I checked the history. So why was he telling his mother he was working late? I didn't respond to Donna's text right away. I said I'd have him call her when he got a chance. Kept it vague. But something in me went very still and very quiet. The following Sunday, I invited Donna to dinner. Marcus didn't know until she showed up. He played it off fine, hugged her, acted normal. We had a nice meal. And then, right around dessert, Donna brought it up herself. She said she was so glad he was getting home at a decent hour lately, that she'd been worried sick about him working those crazy late nights. Marcus looked up from his plate. Donna kept going. She said, "I don't know how Sandra puts up with it honestly. Those nights when you weren't getting home until 10. I kept picturing you falling asleep at the wheel." I took a bite of my food and didn't say a word. Marcus cleared his throat and said, "Yeah, it was a tough stretch." Donna said, "How many weeks was it, like 3, 4? He said, "Something like that." I tilted my head a little and said, just that." He looked at me. Donna said, "Sandra, did you just get used to eating dinner alone or did you wait for him?" I said, "Oh, I never really ate alone. He was always home by 7. The table got very quiet. Donna looked at Marcus. Marcus looked at me. I looked at Donna. She said, "But he told me." I said, "I know what he told you," and I kept my voice so even, so soft. I wasn't angry in that moment. I was just done being the only one in the room who knew the truth. He told me the same thing, that work was crazy and he was slammed. But the Ring camera shows him in the driveway every night between 6:30 and 7:15. So I don't totally understand it either. Marcus put his fork down. Donna said, "Marcus, what does that mean?" He said, "It's complicated about your work schedule." He looked at me like I was supposed to help him, like I was going to throw him a rope. I just picked up my water glass and took a sip. Donna said, "If you weren't working late, where were you?" He said her name, just Mom, like that was an answer. She said, "Don't mom me. You've been lying to me for a month. Your wife is sitting here telling me the camera shows you home at 7 every single night. What are you doing between leaving work and getting home that you don't want either of us to know about?" He didn't answer. She looked at me and said, "Did you know he was lying to me?" I said, "I found out 10 days ago." She said, "And you didn't tell me?" I said, "I wanted to see what story he'd stick to." Donna set her napkin on the table. Then she said, "I've been losing sleep over you. He still hasn't told either of us where he was going."